My name is Mike Mackey, and today I'm going to be reviewing the ideal Vogue that me and Alan have fit on a full central heating system. So as you can see, it's quite a big boiler, however it is on a standoff bracket on the back here. It's quite a nice installation that Alan's done. As you can see, it's piped up in his new press fitting. The flap folds down like this. Here's the interface. We've currently got demand from the central heating. It's hooked up to the open firm programmer, which should modulate the boiler down when it's approaching temperature. So if you go in here, the menu button, just press enter there. We can vent the system when we first fill it. We can switch preheat on and off. Personally, I don't like preheat. We can set a maximum flow temperature. We've also got the option to fit an outdoor sensor for weather compensation. Obviously the fault help, fault history. State of inputs is very interesting. If you go in there, it's telling us the water pressure, it's telling us that the central heating switch slide is off. It will give us the flow rate for the domestic hot water. It will give us the hot water temperature that we've set it to, or what it currently is even. We've got the flow temperature, we've got flue temperature, we've got flame, obviously where it's recognised a rectification. Outdoor sensor if the weather compensation sensor was connected. Open firm obviously is on. We've got the domestic hot water switch live, and e-bus is currently off. So if you go into the state of outputs, state of outputs is there. It's telling us the position of the diverter valve. Obviously with it being an ERP model, it's telling us the percentage that the pump's modulated on it. At the moment it's 80%. It's giving us a fan speed and the target fan speed that it's looking to approach. There you go, it looks like it's just got a demand from the central heating again. It's telling us what's happening with the gas valve. Obviously that's on, that's open. The flame's now lit. So obviously we can go down to set the minimum rate and the maximum rate for when we're commissioning or fault finding. This is a bit of an odd one for me personally because I don't know what it's actually measuring here, but this is the efficiency level, yet to do the Vogue training. And it's saying that it's 100% high efficiency because it's a condensing boiler, and it's 0% super efficiency. I don't really understand what the super efficiency bit is about yet, but obviously when we do the training we should know more. System frost protection, obviously is on. Reset service time, so we can set it for 12 months. We can plot graphs. This is really interesting. So if I just quickly go down to the fan, what it'll do is we can plot the revs per minute, revolutions per minute for the fan. As you can see there, it's going up a little bit. We can do it for position of diverter valve, gas valves, flame rectification. It's very clever. Install the details. So obviously Alan's put his details on there. Test condensate antifreeze. So that I imagine there must be some sort of heated line we can send down the condensate. It's got a second zone flow temperature, so it looks like we could possibly wire a zone valve to the boiler. Not 100% sure, there's quite a lot to learn on these. And obviously pump modulation, we can actually set the pump modulation for minimum or maximum. At the moment we've set it to minimum. So yeah, we'll have a little look inside. Flat back up, two little screws on the bottom, couple of little clips here, off it comes. Inside here, this just pulls down. Inside here we've got the G9 heat exchanger, stainless steel. We've got a Honeywell gas valve. The hydro blocks are brass, very similar to the Baxes, possibly made by Khalifi. Motorised divert head, standard across most boilers. Grundfos pump. Expansion vesseling is a fantastic place to replace if we need to do it in the future. Obviously condensate trap right at the front. Everything looks to be accessible. And it looks to be a decent, well-made boiler. Very little plastic in there, apart from maybe the pump housing, which, to be honest, even on some of the really high-end boilers, such as the V200s that we all like, they're even plastic on the back of the pump housing. But yeah, overall, very impressed with it, and it seems to be a very good boiler. I can't wait to do the training and get to know more about it.